Hey guys, Kakarot197 again. This time with an unboxing of the 1/100 scale Master Grade RX-78-4 from the Gundam Encounters in Space PlayStation 2 game. And I'm sure that I'm not the only one who saw the announcement of the Bandai Hybrid Universal Century version, so I thought, why not make this model kit my first kit to build of 2020? And I really am curious how this kit from 2003 is going to hold up today. Yes, it is a master grade, but still, it is getting a bit on the older side, and my voice is also not really working with me today. But yeah, on the left side, we get a view of the normal mode, the more standardy RX-78 version. So front, back, the accessories that we're getting, and internal detail. The thing with these older master grades is they do not have a full inner frame, but they do still have a nicely detailed one where they have the inner frame. And the sad thing is, this is actually a more detailed inner frame than some modern master grades. Here we have him in his all suited up version. We have the mega beam launcher, the extra thrusters all over the body, like on the backpack and the shoulders. And this is a really cool looking Gundam, to be honest, which is of course why I picked up this master grade. On the sides we just have the same picture as on the front, but a little bit cropped. Then let's have a look at what's inside of the box. The first thing that we're getting is something that we don't get with master grades anymore. A piece of cardboard with a picture of the mobile suit on there. I always like that we got these. It's kind of cool to put on your wall or somewhere else. But yeah, that's something we don't get anymore. Then here we have the first runner, a lot of rub transfer ones and normal stickers. And this does look like it's going to be quite the colorful machine, even though it is a 2003 model kit. And then we're getting a rubber pipe for the, oh, interesting, there is a steel wire in there, which is going to be very good for the posability of that thing. And the pilot does have some really good detailing on it too. And it's not quite white that we're getting. It's a slight off-white. And it looks like the camera is definitely picking up that this is not really a white color on this machine. Now, some more kind of off-white coloring, but it does look like from the parts, the color separation on this thing is going to be pretty good. Although one thing that I don't think they're gonna be doing is on the beam sabers, there's supposed to be a slight white part, and interesting. The arms look like they're going, well, more specifically, the shoulders look like they're going to be slightly more articulated than I was expecting. Because one thing that I'm really curious about is how it's going to stack up against the modern high-grade Universal Century. Because I know usually people don't find it a fair comparison to compare master grades to high grades, because in the mind it should be obvious that a master grade is better than a high grade, but with the giant time gap in between them, 2003 versus 2020, I'm sorry, I think it's going to be a very interesting question which one is going to be better. Then a quick look at the manual. As with every master grade manual, we get a lot of history on the machine, even a quick rundown of what everything is supposed to be on the machine. We just get our usual manual stuff. And there is going to be some forwards and backwards movement on the shoulder, which in 2003 wasn't always a given, not even on a master grade model kit, because I'm expecting mostly Gundam version Kotoki levels of quality on this thing, which, if I remember correctly, did not have very articulated shoulders. And by that I mean not at all. And so yeah, more detailed things and some really cool internal images. Do we get this kind of detail on the arm? I think not, and we do not. And some history along with the pilot. And of course, I don't want to give too much spoilers on the story, so let's not talk about what happened with the Mega Beam Launcher. And again, some more really nicely detailed pictures. This is the kind of stuff that I love from master grade manuals. And well, there we go. Now all that's left for me to do is to build this thing. Like I said before in this video, I am really looking forward to building this thing, checking out the quality of this thing, because I think that even though for a 2003 model kit, it is going to be pretty good. And for 2,800 yen versus the 2,475 yen of the P Bandai, I think this Master Grade, this old Master Grade, is still going to be pretty relevant even by today's standards. But there's only one way to find out. I'm going to be building this thing, and by the time that you're watching this tomorrow, a lot of days will have passed in real life, so my voice will hopefully be a lot better. And then all that's left for me to do now is to give a big thank you to the Patreon supporters. I hope you all have a great year, and I'll see you all tomorrow when I review this thing.